Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jesse and I make videos on budgeting, saving money, paying debt, and also doing some saving money challenges. If this interests you in any way, please consider subscribing. We upload videos 3 times per week. Now that being said, let's get into today's video. Today's video is going to be cash envelope stuffing check number 3. So this is, those of you that are new, this is a sheet that I've been using the last 2 check, or I should say last check. This is a sheet that I created, which basically I was writing this manually, but then I went ahead and created it on a Word doc just to make it a little bit cleaner for myself to see and for you guys as well. And to be honest, I've already been doing some edits on this, which you guys will be seeing for February's paycheck. Okay, but for now we're going to be using this, close it off, that we can just use this, and you know, we can make our edits along the way. So those of you that are new, this is basically how I set it up. Here on the top I have the month, January 2020. We have the income. Since myself and my wife, we do get 4 checks, 2 each. I do list it here. Check 1, which is mine, is 2,000, then it was hers, then mine, and then hers. Okay, so with that being said, today we are going to be stuffing check number 3. So make sure to watch the entire video so you can know exactly how much money we're going to be putting away in each of our envelopes, and also how much money we're going to be putting in our savings. But just to clarify a few things, the total that you see right here, right, this is how much we're going to pay for each of these expenses on a monthly basis. So for example, rent, on a monthly basis we pay $1,600, which means for each check we're going to take out $400. Utilities is around 60 bucks. Utilities is basically just electricity and gas, which right now this is the average around $60, and we should be taking out just the first 3 checks, just 20 bucks, and you guys get the idea, from rent all the way down to savings. Okay, so that's basically the categories that we have right now. Of course, as the months go by, we might have to add a few more of the more categories on here on the expenses, but for now, for the month of January, this is where we're at. Okay, now again, if you want to see other videos on cash envelopes, I'll make sure to put it right here on the right hand side on the card so you guys can go check it out. But right now we are going to be stuffing everything. We are going to be counting how much money we have in we're going to be counting everything that we have cash to make sure everything's in here. We should have $2,000. We're also going to be counting how much money we have in our envelopes. So we're going to be doing like a quick check-in to see how well we're doing or how much money we have left. And then from there, we're going to be stuffing it away and writing down how much money is going to be going exactly in each of the envelopes. So for today, we are going to be stuffing check number 3, which is going to be another $2,000. Okay. Now you might be asking yourself, all the numbers that we have right here are basically round pretty nicely. I don't like to go to the dollar. I always like to just to take out, you know, just to make it easy for myself. All right, so for example, let me see, if you notice all of these categories here, I don't go to the dollar. I either round up $5 or round down 5. That's basically how I do it. Hopefully that makes sense. You guys can definitely do it however you like, but that's something that makes it a little bit easier for myself when I'm doing this budget. Okay, but one thing I do want to mention, what I would recommend is for you guys to always make sure to have a budgeting system. It can be cash envelopes, it can be just any type of budget, but I would suggest always have something. Okay, of course for now we are trying out the cash envelope system, and it has been working for us because we know exactly how much money or exactly where each of our dollars are going. Okay, so I think this has been holding us accountable to know exactly where we're putting our money. But with that being said, I'm gonna put this sheet to this side for now. What I'm gonna be doing right now is just counting really quick how much money we have here. Again, we should have $2,000. I got a comment last time basically saying for me to always go to teller instead of getting the cash from the machine, and I agree, but let's just count it out to make sure we're good to go. As you guys know, I like always to have my money facing a certain way, so that's why sometimes it takes a little bit longer counting all the cash, because I like it facing one way. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna be splitting the money. So we have some 5s here, we have the 100s, and we have some 20s. So let me just go ahead and fix it up really quick. And I think that should be fine. So okay, look, 20s. Let me just make sure they're all facing one way. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Just give me 1 second. Let me make sure they're all facing one way because I get a little triggered when they're not. So, okay, so we have there and the 5s. These 5 guys, look, I kid you not, they're so hard to they seem like they're brand new. They're very, very crisp. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look, it feels, honestly, it feels like they're fake. But yeah, that's what it is right now. Okay, so let's start counting out the cash. Let me take out the hundreds first. So let's count it out together. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1,500 in $100 bills. 20s, we should have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 times 20, that's 400. So we have 15 plus 400. That's 1,900. So we should have another $100 here. So we should have 25. So again, guys, these are very crisp. I don't know if you guys can tell, but they're very crisp. Seems like they're brand new. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so it looks like we have the 2,000 that we expected to have. Okay, so now what we're gonna be doing, since we have the cash ready to go, the cash looks good, what we're gonna be doing is counting how much money we have in these envelopes. All right, so let's go ahead and count it together. For rent, looks like we should have $800. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 800. Now, one thing I do want to mention, although we're budgeting rent for month of January, we actually end up paying this on the 1st of the month. So this rent is going to be going for February. Okay, so for utilities, we have 40, which we're going to be putting in another 20 today to complete that 60. Okay, so let me just make sure that's fine. I need to upgrade these envelopes. So you guys can see I just wrote it down, but I need to go ahead and upgrade those. Grocery, let's see. Grocery, we're not going to be putting any money in there, but looks like we have 140 in there still for groceries. Now you might be asking yourself if we spend a lot of money in groceries, and honestly, we kind of don't, because a lot of times we do still go to our parents after work, and we do end up eating over there. So, and sometimes they do give us food, so that helps us out a lot. So for restaurants, looks like we have 40 bucks. I'm gonna put it right here. Car gas. Let's say we have $140. And for today's check, we're not gonna be putting any money in there, which is fine. Sell. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And today we're not going to be putting any money in there. We have taken out some cash already from it, so we're good on that. Internet, there's no money in there. I've already paid it. Spotify, we've already paid it. There's nothing in there. Student loans, I paid it already. There's nothing in there. Car insurance, we have already paid that, so we're not going to be putting anything in there. Gym, my wife still needs to pay her portion, but we're not going to be putting anything in there. There's still 20 bucks in there. Parents, we have 200. Now I just want to clarify, I had a question on the comment on the parents saying that we owe money to our parents and we're only paying them 300. Let me just clarify that we do not owe our parents anything. The reason we added them to the expenses is because we're actually just helping them out, because they've done so much for us. It's just like something for us just to thank them, because they have helped us so much. So that's why we give them $300 a month. We don't owe them anything. They don't ask for it, but it's something that we just do from the good of our heart. Vacation, we don't have anything in there. Sinking funds, so we have, how much money we have in here? We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 165. We'll figure out right now how much we're going to be putting in there. I'm going to put this to the side. Fund money, there's a lot in here, guys. To be honest, we haven't even touched it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So we still have a few bucks in there, and in total for right now we are giving ourselves $1,500 for fund money. Now that's another thing I want to clarify. Right now we are giving ourselves $1,500 for fund money. That is between myself and my wife. It might change the next few months because we're adjusting, right? We are new to budgeting, so we're adjusting, and we'll learn, we'll figure out what works best for us as we go. Okay, now savings, we have a couple hundred in there. I'm not gonna count it because I am gonna be doing a specific video on that at the end of the month, so you guys can know exactly how much we ended up saving using the cash envelope system. So for rent for today, we are gonna be putting another 400 in there. So I'm gonna get 400 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna be putting 400. So I'm gonna get the 400. Let me get the rent envelope. Just stash it in there. Put it to the side. Looks like for utilities, we're only gonna be putting $20 in there. So we're gonna get a $20 bill and put it in the utilities envelope. Put it in there, ready to go. Looks like for groceries, we're not going to be putting anything today because we've already filled it up. Restaurants as well. Car gas as well. We're not going to be putting any money in there. Cell phone, nothing on the internet. Spotify as well. Student loans, we've already filled it up. Paid it already. Car insurance. For gym, we're not going to be putting anything in there. Parents, we are going to be putting $100, and that will basically close it out for the parents. So let me just make sure to get that envelope for the parents so we can give them that money. Again, the money that we give for our parents, we don't owe them anything. It's just for us just to help them out. It's more of a thank you, okay? So get 100, put it in there, and this envelope is ready to go. So let me just jot it down. So we have 100 for them already. Let me just pull it up right here. The next one, let me just show it to you guys. So we have parents, so 100. The next one is vacation. Vacation is 0. Okay, as you guys can see right there. For sinking funds, let's see how much we're going to be putting in here. Let me just do the math. So for the whole month, we are going to be putting 495. We've already put 165. I'll be putting in looks like it's going to be $330 for sinking fund, just to close that out. Okay, so I'm going to get the 100, 200, 300, 20, 25, 30. Again, these bills are very crisp when it comes to $5 bills. But okay, so this is for the sinking funds. Okay, we're going to be putting that money away, and that is basically going to close it out. So again, $330 goes there. Fund money, I am going to be putting, let me see, 575 plus 175. I am going to be putting, looks like $375. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 300, $75. So 20, 40, 60, and then 15, 5, 10, 15. Guys, this feels so weird. These $5 bills are like brand new. But let me just recount it just to make sure we're good to go. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So we're good to go. All right. So that's going to go straight into the fund money. Put that away. And, oops, I just dropped the cash. Okay, so the fun money goes there. Now this rest of the cash that you see right here is going to be going straight into our savings. Okay, again, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to count it. I'm just going to get it and put it in our savings, and I'm going to make a specific video on how much we ended up saving for the entire month. Okay, so let me just put this cash together. Let me get the envelope, and again, I need to upgrade this envelopes so I can start, you know, making them look a little bit more professional. Okay, so that's that for savings, and that's the last envelope for today. But just really quick, just a recap, just so you guys can see how much money we stuffed today. For rent, we stuffed 400. Utilities, only 20. From groceries, right, all the way down to gym, we put 0 because we didn't put any money in there because we have already filled it up either between the first check or the second check. Okay, parents 100, which means we've already reached the 300. We've closed out that envelope. Vacation 0 because we've already filled that up. 330 for the sinking funds, and if I'm not mistaken, that is also closed out. That is correct. The sinking funds is closed out. If you want to know exactly why we're saving sinking funds, I'll put the video here on the card on the upper right hand corner. Basically, we are saving for an expense that is coming at later on in the year. Maybe at the end of the year, my wife does need a new car, so that's why the sinking funds category was created for that. That way, once that day comes, we don't feel a big hit when we buy a new car. That way we can try to save at least half of the car, or you know, a good 40% of the car, and we'll probably try to refinance the rest. Okay, now that's for sinking funds. For money, for fun money, we are budgeting ourselves for $1,500, and I did put in 375 today. Looks like we still need to put another 375, and we'll close out that envelope. Okay, and for savings, I didn't put anything in there. Well, I did put money, but I'm not writing it down because at the end of the month, and that's something I'm going to keep, that's something new that I'm going to be doing. Once a month, I'm going to be doing a video to show you guys exactly how much we're saving based on the cash envelope system that we're using. Because now that we know exactly where all of our money is going, we're going to have a better idea how much we're going to be saving. Okay, and this savings that video that I'm going to be doing is completely different from the savings challenge that we're doing. Because of the savings challenge, if you've seen that little series that we got going on, that little series is just for as a fun challenge that myself and my wife are doing, because we are just saving the 1s, the 5s, and 10s when we do get change or cash back at the stores or anywhere we go. Okay, now one thing I do want to mention is, if you're still watching, on Monday, this coming Monday, we are going to be dropping a new series when it comes to saving money. I'm really excited about that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well, because I want to make this channel not only budgeting, saving money, but trying to show you guys other ways to save money. That's basically the end goal. And why not motivate you guys to make sure to also budget, and also motivate you guys to find other areas where we can save the most money. Okay, so that's a new series that's going to be dropping on Monday. So if you are new, just make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so you do get notified when I upload that video, which will be coming in the next few days. So I'm very excited about that. But other than that, I think that I'm just going to be ending it right here today. I'm very excited where this channel is going. I appreciate every single one of you guys that have clicked that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. I didn't even think I was going to even reach 20 subscribers, and now we're very close to that 1,000 subscribers. I'm very excited, and this year is going to be a great year for all of us. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.